What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dime Dollar back again with another video. Obviously, I got on the same stuff again because it's the same day as I dropped my other ones. So this video today gonna be obviously the title is self-explanatory. What you need to know before moving to Atlanta. What you need to know before moving to Atlanta. Comment, like, subscribe, send this video out. And I hope that this video can be pretty informational to the ones to whom it may concern. Atlanta is one of them places where all of America, if you ain't in a good spot, you know what I'm saying, if you come and visit, you know what I'm saying, you move here to try to get a new life or whatever you moved here for. Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, Charlotte, places like that, those real hot zones where people move to, you know what I'm saying, to try to start over, so I'm going to give y'all my little overview as a guy from Chicago who just moved here 4 months ago, still trying to figure it out, you know what I'm saying, so I'm going to give y'all my little overview and my review of being out here. So, moved out here myself for a fresh start. For a fresh start. Things back home, I was just tired of the scene back home, tired of seeing the same stuff, same people, you know what I'm saying, and tired of the cold. Those who know, obviously, I'm from Chicago, so Georgia is way warmer. It's like day and night compared to the weather back home, so that's a huge reason why I moved out here, amongst other things. So yeah, so that's what I moved out here for. So when I moved out here, I guess I was like anyone else. I was seeing all of the propaganda behind being in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? It really looked like all glitz and glamour. Like I would explain this to someone else. Being in Chicago, because I've been out here, I've been visiting since 2018. So being out here now, it's different from what it was when I was visiting. Being back in Chicago, looking at what's going on in Atlanta, it just seemed like one big old party. You know what I'm saying? That was just nonstop, like one big old party. It's always good vibes, everything cool. You know what I'm saying? It's motion here, it's money here, it's all this type of stuff. Let me be the first to tell you, that's all a lie. That's a lie. I mean, that's a lie. It's not that. I'm not saying that Georgia or Atlanta is not a place where a lot of partying and stuff take place. It is that, you know what I'm saying? But it's not what it seemed like. And I quickly found that out. And somebody had told me, like, the reason probably why you thought Atlanta was so lit and all this type of stuff is because you came on vacation. And that's what we do. Like most people, we come on vacation out here, and obviously on vacation, everything fun. You constantly going out, you doing a million things in 24 hours. So it just seemed like it's so much to do and all that stuff. So you kind of get blindsided and you really don't know until you come here and realize that. I had made a video on my TikTok about moving out here and the line of work that I do. And you don't know how many comments I had about people saying, "Oh, your first mistake was to move when you moved to Atlanta," or "I moved here 3-4 months ago and I'm leaving with my lease up," and all this. I got so many comments saying that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how I felt, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's not a video of me trying to bag on Georgia or Atlanta, anything like that, because it has a lot of pros here. Some things that I see that's different from Chicago, one is cleaner here, way cleaner. I appreciate that. Like, I find solitude in trees and the nature and things like that. So seeing all of this type of stuff that I'm surrounded by, it's cool. Like, it make me feel cool. It make me feel calm, and it look definitely better in my opinion than Chicago. So y'all got it on that. Another thing, people are way more friendlier here. Obviously, this is the South. Southern hospitality and things such as that. People are way more friendly here. You can stop on the street and ask somebody, "Hey, you know how to get to, or you know where this is at," and they ain't gonna cuss you out or try to up no gun on you or do nothing crazy like that. Like, it's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying on that time. But um, what I will say, what's some more pros here? What are some more pros of Georgia? Mm, gas is cheaper out here. Gas is definitely cheaper. It's a little up now out here, like paying like I would be back home. But gas is significantly cheaper than Chicago, and that's a huge thing. Also, the weather. The weather is great. Uh, I wish I could take it back with me if I go back to Chicago. When it's freezing cold back home, you can always count it to be 20, 25 degrees warmer in Georgia, and I've loved it. I didn't experience a winter this past winter, and that was cool. You know what I'm saying? But while they in the 20s back home right now, or 30s, it's about to be 78 degrees. Today. Sun shining. I've been playing ball outside, all type of junk. So those are some things that I love about. I love about uh about Atlanta. Also, we see a lot of our people out here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our people, I guess, has prominent positions in the workplace out here. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. I'm not in those circles where I can take advantage of things like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, yeah. But I don't know how they are. I hear it's a lot of uppity, black people out here, but I haven't ran across any, but I could see how that could be that. And that type of stuff I don't really like because being as somebody who's worked at the lower scale jobs, being a young man, especially when I was 18, working at the health food store. I mean, we preach all the time, white people, and racism and things like that. I haven't experienced any racism with no white folks. At least as far as customers, when I worked in customer service, the people that treated me the worst, the absolute worst, were people that looked just like me. And that just is what it is. And I didn't like that because you treating an 18-year-old who got his first job making $8.25 terrible, you know, for like just because you feel like you got the authority to go tell a manager, but then out the other side of your mouth you want to go yell Black Lives Matter. And we want black people in prominent positions at the workplaces. But when you see somebody, a young man, working at a cash register, you treat him like crap. That's what I don't like. But anyways, that's besides the point. So let's get into the cons of being in Atlanta. Here we go. First things first. If you ain't accustomed to no traffic, boy, you was in for something. Atlanta has the worst traffic I have ever seen in my 25 years of living. It make you want to get out your car and walk on the E-way. I'm talking about it look like a parking lot. Nobody moving. You know what I'm saying? Nobody moving. Please don't be on 85 going north. Please don't. I mean, you gonna add an extra hour and a half on your drive, bro. Around 5, 6 o'clock, you beat. Traffic is terrible here. It's too many people here. I'm guessing that's what it is, and people cannot drive. You don't know especially how many almost accidents I've seen just being at work or driving and things like that. People can't drive here, and the traffic is trifling. So that's the first con, man. Traffic. Number two, I'm sorry, y'all going my Georgia folks. Y'all gonna be in my head on this one, but the food not that good. The food is not that good. Maybe it may just be the places I'm going or where I stay at in Georgia, and I'm just in the wrong areas and stuff like that. But the food is not good. Everything you see on the corner, every corner you turn, you're gonna see a Waffle House, and you're gonna see a hot wing spot or a chicken spot. And the Waffle Houses usually be on point for sure. I give y'all that. I like Waffle House, you know, but the wing spots, I'm sorry, not hitting, bro, not hitting. The wings be this small. They want to charge you $25, $26. You know what I'm saying? Everything inflated. And the wings be all hard, and you know what I'm saying? Sauces don't be on point. That's just for the bone in. But I had some boneless wings that was definitely fine for sure out here. But the bone in wings, not hitting, bro. I'm sorry. As many wing spots as y'all got, you would think that at least half of them be on point. I done tried about 6, 7, 8, 9 different wing spots, and maybe 3 of them had good sauces. I don't know any of them that had good, decent sized wings. You know what I'm saying? That I just enjoyed. Like it was just okay at best. I'm not gonna lie. And I love wings. Hot wings is like one of my favorite foods. Hot wings and steak tacos. You know. So that's it. The food is just not that well for me, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's my opinion. Um, yeah. Number 3, they don't pay nothing out here. They don't. They don't pay nothing out here. I hear all the time, oh, it's so much money in Atlanta, so much money in Georgia, so much money to get and all that. Where's that? Where's that? Maybe just in my line of work. I am a truck driver. Um, I don't get paid nothing really, like nothing substantial. I mean, back home in Chicago, what I was getting was entry level pay. You know what I'm saying? And that was terrible for a truck driver. And I'm complaining about that back home. Out here, I miss that pay. You know what I'm saying? At least back there, like if I had that pay out here, I'd be straight. You know what I'm saying? Everything would be, man, what? I'd be swimming in money. You know what I'm saying? But they don't pay nothing out here. Maybe it's just the companies I've seen and my experience and things like that. Maybe there is companies out here that pay well, but I done been with a few trucking companies since being here, and none of them really paid that well, or it's a trade-off. It's like, all right, if they're gonna pay you well, they're gonna send you far. You're gonna be gone, man. You're gonna be gone. Um, if you keep you around, they're not paying junk. But if you gonna go far, you gotta go far consistently to get that weekly wage that they promised you when you first started. You gotta go stupid far to get that. Do a few overnights too. Sometimes you gotta run your clock out. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't used to that, bro. I ain't used to that. Back home, I was local. They would never send me nowhere outside the 200 miles of my yard, and I made decent money. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was straight. Like, um, yeah, it would be days where most of the time, even back home, I wouldn't work no 10-hour shifts. Some days I get away with 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? And my check still be definitely over $1,000, $1,100. You know what I'm saying? Like a week. You know what I'm saying? And that's terrible for a truck driver. Like not terrible, but for for people who got experience, that's terrible. You know, but out here, no, no, it's not happening, bro. You know, you're not getting that. Um, so yeah, that's another thing. Somebody told me that if you're not a rapper, a scammer, or a stripper, you ain't gonna make no paper out here. Like, and I'm really seeing that for real. Like, obviously, like I said, I can't account for everybody and what they do in their line of work. I can only speak for myself, you know. And then, like I said, there may be instances or people who do certain things for work where they getting that pay and they getting that money. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. You know, point me to that direction. But in my experience as being here, I've seen that they don't pay nothing in Georgia. Um, what's something else I don't like about Georgia? Man, the police, dog. The police on every corner. I'm talking about, and I got a Charger. You know, I got an RT Charger. You know what I'm saying? And I know back home they on your head in the Charger. Out here, they on your head too. And I'm gonna get into that next about your experience while having a Charger out here. But yeah, man, police be on. I have never got pulled over so much since I lived out here, bro. Back home, I didn't even get pulled over that much. When I'm out here, every time I hit somewhere, I'm looking for the police because they looking for me. Like, as soon as I see them, man, I'll be trying to avoid them, and I always get pulled over when I see them. Or I gotta dip off into a parking lot and come out the other way and do something fluky just to get away from them. Like, police be on that out here. Like, they just over thirsty, you know? Don't like that. Another con I don't like, man, if you going to the club out here or going to a lounge or going to a bar where there's people at, don't bring your car if you scared for it to get broken into. That is the thing that they do out here. They will bust your window, and what's yours will now become theirs. They have no issue with it. One time I went out to a lounge with some folks, and we was up in there for about an hour, 2 hours. I went to the bathroom, and some short dude, he like on Friday, he hit me on my shoulder. I'm 6'6", so the dude probably like all of 5'1". I had to bend down to hit this nigga, like, yeah, what up? He like, hey, they out there breaking in cars. Y'all might want to go check your cars. We go dart out to go check on the car. We get out to the line. A whole aisle that I parked my car in, everybody windows bust. Everybody windows bust, cars broken into, except mine. And that's crazy because I got a charger, and they usually be on chargers. You know what I'm saying? And them people, like, if you bring your car and you go to the club or go somewhere, them people who be in them parking lots where you gotta cash app them or get them $10 and stuff, them be the people that be in on it. They be setting it up for you to get your car broken into. Like, they be in on that. Like, you know, they definitely playing a hand in that. Like, they the type of people that steal your phone and help you look for it. Them folks is definitely the ones who gonna be up in your stuff, or they homies, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video about my pros and cons and my experience on being out here. I may drop a part 2 if y'all want to know some more information, or, you know, want me to get a little bit more in depth with certain things, because I definitely experienced some stuff since being here. Yeah, so I'm gonna let y'all know, but let me know in the comments what y'all want to see. But I appreciate y'all clicking on the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.